Okay, so I know I am the positivity guy, but I would really be upset with myself if I did not document this. For those of you that have been following along, you all know that we went on a trip to LA about 3 years ago, and we rented a small Mercedes SLK, and my hubby hated the car. It was so small. But anyway, it kicked me off on this journey of I wanted another sports car. I hadn't had one since my Mustang days years ago, which was my dream car. And so I was looking for the SLK. I've been looking and then found all these issues. Came across a BMW Z4 2005 model. Researching, going through everything, it really put some joy in my heart, and it put a big smile on my face. So we went out and bought it. And so I wanted to just kind of document this really quickly of a few things that I've noticed, and things that's gone crazy, not wrong, but anyway, we got the car almost about 3 or 4 weeks ago at this point, and I wanted to do it really quickly today because the guy is on his way out to detail it. But got a bill of health from the BMW dealership, who is amazing, by the way. I'm not going to allow them to do most of the work. Found somebody else for that. But they served as a very good purpose of being able to say, hey, this is what's wrong with the car. A full-on, I think it's a P1 inspection is what they call it, a post-inspection. But anyway, so one thing I hate that I did not get a chance to film is this badge here. It was originally faded, and so it actually already had it in the car, and so I changed it out myself. Most things of this car that's wrong will be done at the again an automotive shop. But you know, the simple stuff, the trim pieces, the things YouTube videos can help me with, I will be doing myself. And so I will be documenting how it goes and how this car begins to transform. So in the car, the first thing I think we noticed, the light that was on was the blinker light. So the BMW dealership just did that. One of the headlights in the top of the car were completely out. While we were at the BMW dealership, they noticed, which again, great ordeal. They did a video and showed me everything that was wrong with the car. There was a bolt missing from the transmission. There were some wires hanging at the bottom down there that needed to be rewrapped. There was also the pulley, the tensioner, it needs to be replaced. One of the belts needs to be replaced. Also, the radiator hose needs to be replaced. Everything else those were the most major items, which again, for a cheap $5,000 car, I mean, hey, what can you say? You knew things were going to be wrong, but I'm very thankful that it wasn't as bad of a inspection report as it could have been. None of those things I've gotten done at the dealership. Again, somebody else is going to do the work on it. However, I did get them to go ahead and change the oil and the blinker light. And so, yeah. So as you can see, the front emblem is missing, which is actually on order from the dealership. I did a lot of research on those, and I actually ordered one, and I think it was the wrong one. The fastener at the bottom, it didn't fit. So yeah. You may want to go to the dealership for the emblem, unless you know more about the cars. So looking at the back, you can tell that the third light is actually out. That is something I'm also going to replace. I've already gotten that part. It was really, really cheap on Amazon. So I'm just waiting on it to come in. There's definitely some small things, like I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's some scrapes and scratches and stuff like that. The biggest outside blemish is going to be this piece here. And then also this piece here. I don't know if you can see that. That one I'm probably not even going to worry about. Don't even care whatsoever. But I think I will slowly look into getting that piece fixed. The convertible top does not work. I'm almost 100% certain that it is the rear motor, which is a common issue in these vehicles. That will eventually be replaced, but as of now, I've just been kind of taking it back manually, which again, who cares? It's something, it works. I'm able to do that temporarily. And again, I have not had a chance to fully get out and enjoy this vehicle yet, so I'm really kind of excited about being able to do that. I'm not going to do that until at least that pulley and the hose, the radiator hose is fixed, and so then you guys will see a couple of videos of me just styling. But anyway, while we're on the back seat, on the outside of the car, another thing that is common with these vehicles is the trim piece here. That is another thing that I would most likely be doing myself. Let's see. Oh, also, these mirrors here, I mean, they're going to have to be replaced. You cannot see, I don't know if you can see the discoloration there, but you cannot see out of those mirrors whatsoever. It almost looks like a toy. I mean, in hindsight, I did ask the universe for a toy and I got this, but so, you know. Looking on the inside of the vehicle, again, most of the things that I'm going to be doing are the, you know, small minor stuff, simple things like this, little cap missing. The mirrors does not actually work, and so I'm thinking that it is the main switch here, and I saw a YouTube video about that, and so I think that you can just pull this piece out, and so I'm going to most likely be testing that to see what happens. Another common thing in these vehicles, of course, are the vents, and the cup holders. Of course, this is trash. I will be getting another one. I found a company that's overseas that actually sells the left and the right. I'm so glad that this is a vehicle that comes with the volume controls and everything on the steering wheel. Also, I guess another thing, this here, the front vent here, you know, it's okay and it works. Everything is fine on it, but I don't like the way it looks. So I'm most likely going to be changing this out, and this is something that I will be doing myself. Again, the light switch over, not the light switch, but the vent switch over there. And another crazy thing about this car, like the windows and everything, using the main switch over here, the windows, both of them work and operate going down. But for whatever reason, I think my earpiece just disconnected. So I don't know, whatever. So, but anyway, for whatever reason, the window switches on the driver's side, on the main side, I don't know, like it's kind of weird. It operates the passenger going down but not up. And so, but I thought it was a regulator, but again, doing more YouTube video research, found out that it works actually using the switch on that side, on the passenger side, just not on the driver's side. So it's weird. Anyway, so this is another piece here. It's just a cover. So yes, this motor does work for the top here. So it does lock and unlock the window, the convertible top. But this cover piece, I literally just ordered. So I'm waiting on it to come in. And that was on eBay. The gear shift knob, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I don't like the discoloration of it. So we'll see. This piece here, most likely I will be changing out. The leather here is of course, I don't know, can you even see that? This car is so small. Okay, anyway, the leather piece here is going to have to be redone, and I got a good guy that does leather, but I'm definitely going to have him to do this. And no, I'm not spending money on a whole new leather seats. So the seats themselves, I probably doing covers. I just ordered this piece as well. The craziest thing that they don't tell you is that most of the BMW pieces come in black. And so this tan or this cream color, they're not that common. And so looking for different trim pieces that go specifically with this color trim, you probably won't find, or they'll be slightly more expensive than the other one. So I did find this, but I found it in black. I was just like, I don't care. I'm going to most likely be replacing that myself. The damn thing was like 19 bucks. So I was just like, who cares? But anyway, BMW felt so sorry for me, I guess, when they saw the car. So they vacuumed it out. But of course, again, the detailer guy is coming because this is just a mess. This is just, I mean, you know, however, I mean, the car could have been in far more worse shape, but you can definitely tell there's a lot of oil and all kinds of dirt and grime that's just all over this car. It's ridiculous, right? But, yeah, so there's a couple of trim pieces, like I said, that I'm going to be changing out myself. The windshield wipers I just got. And then this thing does not have an aux cord or aux port. And so I did get a cigarette lighter FM transmitter, so I can be able to do Bluetooth. But yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. I mean, you know, right? I hope that's it. Yeah. So anyway, I just cannot wait to have fun in this car. And you guys, I guess, be seeing me on the next one. Oh, and yes, of course not. The AC does not work. Heat works great, but I live in Tennessee. It's typically hot here. We don't have, we don't have, too much of the cold winters. But anyway, overall, this is a really, really good car. And so I'm really, really excited to be able to document this journey, have fun along the way, and bring you guys along with me. So anyway, don't know what I'm going to call this documented series. I was going to call a Gates Do That Too, but I don't think we're going to go there yet. I'll keep you posted. I guess until the next one, at least until after it's clean. And I'm really hoping we can get most of all this stuff. I really do hope. But anyway, see you guys on the next one.